Davis Martin going to the mound. This is his third start. The first he was really good. The second he wasn't too good. And for him, he's got to hit the corners. He's not overwhelming, especially the middle of the plate. The changeup and the four-seam fastball are 1 and 2 with the cutter and the slider right behind.
Duran to get in, bundled up a bit tonight. Jarren at 250.
Duran with the ground at a first. Lenyn Sosa with his first ever career start at first base.
Red hot Rafi Devers.
Popped up to shallow center field. Amaya drifting back, and there's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down for Bregman. Bregman couldn't get out of the way, gets hit by the pitch. Tristan Casas hitting 170.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 on that changeup. Good start for Davis Martin on the mound. Sox bats coming up.
Sean Newcomb 0-1, 5.19 ERA. The Massachusetts boy going for his first Red Sox victory.
With Miguel Vargas to start this bottom of the first inning. What a quality at bat from Vargas to earn himself a walk.
Sean Newcomb will put a lot of men on base.
Here's Luis Robert Jr.
A little roller to first on a check swing. Casas will go for him and tag him out. Basically, it's a swinging bunt. Down to second goes Vargas with 1 away. Lenyn Sosa, and in there to catch him looking. He strikes out Sosa. He throws him with a breaking ball, 2 down.
And now it's Andrew Vaughn with 2 outs.
And that's going to be dropped in there. He struck him out. Back-to-back Ks to get out of the inning for Newcomb.
Here's Wilyer Abreu. 1 down.
And he cranks that one over the leaping Meidroth and into right field for a base hit.
Hits this ball hard.
Campbell hitting .318 with 2 home runs. And he'll lift a base hit into left. Wilyer to second. The Red Sox have something brewing here. First and second and 1 down.
What a chance here for Blake Sabol.
On the ground up the middle. Meidroth backhand. The flip to Amaya over to first. Double play. Turned. How about Chase Meidroth making it look easy at second?
Michael A. Taylor, longtime national, bunts it on the first base side. Sabol picks it up, and he won't even make a throw. That's a good play by Taylor to try to spark this White Sox offense.
1 gone.
Well, here he is, the 23-year-old Chase Meidroth making his major league debut. Here is his first at-bat here for the White Sox. This is what he's known for, a walk in his first big league at-bat. He led the minors last season in walks.
2 on, 1 out.
Here is Omar Narváez.
That one swoops in there to strike him out. Caught him looking. Has 4 punch-outs already.
So it's up to Jacob Amaya, the shortstop.
That is a fair ball for Amaya. Taylor, he's going to score easily. Meidroth, he's hustling. They're waving him in. Meidroth, he's going to score. 2 RBI double for Jacob Amaya. And the Sox take a 2-0 lead.
That's that cutter. I told you if he doesn't quite get it in, it's going to be hit hard. And that's exactly what happened here as Jacob drills the ball down the line. And the good Sox ahead by 2.
Vargas, a right-hand hitter from Cuba. And a high fly ball into left center field. That'll be Ceddanne Rafaela to make the catch, but a rough inning for Newcomb. 2-0 the White Sox.
Rafi already walked 10 times. He is not expanding the zone.
And he's on for Bregman. 2 outs in the third.
That's a rocket pulled down the line, and that's a fair ball. That'll bounce all the way up into the corner. Devers into a third, Bregman into second. He's got himself a double, and the Red Sox with 2 out give themselves a chance. Casas trying to bust out. He struck out in first inning, 0 for 1.
And he pops it up, shallow center. Robert digging hard in, and he's got it. And Martin gets out of it with no damage done.
Trevor Story leads off the top of the 4th inning for the Red Sox. Story swings, ground ball up the middle for a base hit. That short stroke we have come to know and love. Leads off first for Wilyer Abreu.
Changeup, did he bite? Yes, he did. Adrian Johnson at third base, the crew chief, says strike 3.
Tough break there. Here's Campbell.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good life movement with that fastball for Davis Martin.
And that will send up Blake Sabol. There goes Story. A skip, and he's off and running, and that one is going to wind up in the outfield. Story into third and pulls up there. His 5th stolen base, and an error on the catcher moves him down to third. 2 down. Sabol looks to pick up a run.
Got him. Davis Martin. 3 strikeouts in the 4th inning.
1 out in the 4th.
And here comes the youngster.
Chase Meidroth, a little olay at first from Casas. And let's see how they score it. It is a hit. Chase Meidroth, first career big league hit. And they will bring that ball into the dugout.
And here's Narváez.
Ground to the right side. Casas slips out of his glove. And there's no play at first as Narváez is safe.
Well, our Sox have figured out where to hit the ball. Not only does he drop the ball, but he slips, and there's runners at first and second with only 1 out.
And here's Amaya
and pumped in there, and that will sit him down in there for strike 3. Amaya caught looking 2-away, and Miguel Vargas is drawn a walk and flied out.
Good hitting count here. 2 balls, no strikes to Vargas. Takes a big rip and delivers it into left. Meidroth, he will score easily. Narváez, he's hustling. He's got the windmill. They're sending him. Here comes the plate offline, and Narváez is in there. Vargas drives in 2, and the Sox, White Sox, take a 4-0 lead. Officially ruled a 2 RBI double, with Vargas advancing to 3rd on the throw.
Robert, who has terrific power.
Release Robert Jr., little dink to center field, and it drops in. Vargas scores. It's a 5-0 White Sox lead here in the 4th.
5-zip. Here's Sosa.
There goes Robert Jr. Throw down to second. And his 2nd stolen base tonight. Lenyn Sosa with an RBI opportunity here.
And the 2-2. Swinging a base hit to right. Robert around 3rd. And he'll score without a throw. It's 6-0. They're taking out some frustrations here on Sean Newcomb.
Andrew Vaughn 0 for 2 tonight.
Fly into right field. Pretty well hit. Abreu backing up. And he's there to make the catch up against the fence. Mercifully, that inning is over.
Josh Winkowski, a righty, first man out of the bullpen for Boston. Taylor hits a deep drive out into center field, and it's going to be over the head of Rafaela, off the wall, and he bobbled it, and Taylor's going to end up at 3rd. Probably a double and another error on the Red Sox.
Yeah.
So it is a 2-base hit and E8.
I think that they're just having a night.
Ball 4, 2nd walk for Meidroth.
So Meidroth has a 1,000 on base percentage.
And here's Narváez.
Hits this one well to right field, but Abreu is there. Tagging from 3rd, Taylor, he will score. Sac fly RBI for Narváez, and it's 7-0 White Sox on top here in the 5th.
Wilyer Abreu has a single. He's gone 1 for 2. That's a bullet. Down the line to the track and wall. Wilyer into 2nd. He'll get there standing up with a double. Best swing of the night for the Red Sox, really.
Good to see Abreu kind of back on it.
Campbell's gone 1 for 2 to single, and now he's got another base hit into center field. Wilyer to 3rd, and he'll stop there. So Red Sox indeed making a little noise, 1st and 3rd.
That's going to be it. It's going to be 6+ for Davis Martin.
You probably remember Cambuza with the Red Sox. Red Sox have a couple of men on, and they're going to let Blake Sabol hit. Fly ball, that's well hit to center. Robert gets under it. He'll make the catch, tagging up Abreu, and the Red Sox will be on the scoreboard at last. That'll make it 7-1.
The bases are loaded for Alex Bregman.
3-2. On the ground, Vargas backhands. He's going to come to first with it. And the White Sox get out of the jam.
That'll bring up Narváez with the bases loaded. He had a sac fly in his previous trip.
Serves this one into left center field. It's going to get down. Taylor will score. Baldwin comes in behind him to score. White Sox pouring it on here at home. It's now 9-1 in the 7th. Was that catcher interference again? Yes. That's the 2nd time tonight. Robert Jr. on at first with nobody out here in his bottom of the 8th. There's Sosa coming up clutch again. This one all the way to the gap. Robert Jr. He'll be waved in. The throw to the plate, and he will score. An RBI double for Lenyn Sosa as the White Sox put up a 10 spot.
2 down, and now Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin, that one will get past Story. And Sosa, he's going to be waved home. The throw to the plate, and Sosa is safe. An RBI single for Brooks Baldwin makes it 11-1 White Sox here in this 8th inning.
Brandon Eisert just back from AAA because Frazier Ellard hit the IL today with a sprained hamstring.
2 down in the 9th. Jarren Duran next.
And it doesn't matter. White Sox just dominant here in game 1 of this 3-game series, breaking up the 8-game losing streak with an 11-1 win.